It's Sunday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's
I was
real
walking
talk.
down the road today, looking for another way
To ease my mind
and help my living.
and help my living. It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers' Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on Sunday. This evening is going to get crazy. You guys have no idea what I just created for you. I'm so excited about this. Bottom line was, yesterday we made a face swap with Biden, with all of his gaffes, and Trump was just kind of doing a little here and there about it. Well, today, it's officially the first episode of the Donald Trump show. Yeah, that's right. I think we should probably watch the first one before we get into the second one. But I would please suggest share this to your pages. I'm live every single day. This is the 545th day in a row, and I look forward to coming out with you every single day to put on a show. So what I'm going to do real quick is play you part one, which was yesterday. This is what gave me the idea of doing the Trump show. Here we go.
Pamela Jamison live from the studio. Donald J. Trump takes Joe Biden down a notch. Look, I've got to tell you, I'm completely in awe. It's like the Twilight Zone we're living in right now. Do you see the sleep sofa? I mean, everything he does, I'm just totally blown away by. Did you see this clip? Check this one out. This will blow your mind.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Exactly. I mean, Sleep Sofa Joe talking about his white hair on his legs is kind of weird, right? But no, people love him for it. And how about this one?
You know, the rapidly rising I don't know.
I don't even understand how people could continue to support Joe Biden. He's halfway through the first sentence and he forgets what he's talking about. He's like, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of sitting here. Look, we're going to be in trouble if you have Sleep Sofa Joe in as president. Let's check out this final clip.
Unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID.
Can you believe this? Can you believe Sleep Sofa Joe? 120 million? Really, Sleep Sofa? That's probably how many people would have died if Hillary Clinton had won, or if Sleep Sofa Joe was in charge of the country. It's 120,000, which is 120,000 too many. You could thank the G-hole. That's right, President G-hole. It's all his fault, and we're going to get him to pay. Big league. I'm going to send him a bill, and with it will be a huge stamp right across the center that says, you're a G-hole.
All right, guys, so that was part one. Sig, what's up, buddy? Sig, I'm so excited you're going to see this. This is the maiden voyage. So yesterday we did that, and it was kind of an entree, okay? Now, that was kind of the appetizer. So the appetizer, before I had this thought, I'm starting this bit today, and I'm like, okay, I got to do another kind of follow-up to that. I'm like, geez, what am I doing? Trump doesn't have an opportunity to get his words out, right? So what he does is he tweets horribly, and he keeps just stoking the fire with each of these tweets. So why doesn't he have his own talk show? Well, now he does. Here we go.
Pamela Jamison introducing episode 1 of the Donald J. Trump Show. Look, I want to thank you for joining me on a brand new episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're going to be here every week delivering truth about the Biden campaign because no one's telling you what's really going on. I'm going to pull back the curtain and you're going to see what Joe Biden is really up to. Bottom line is we're going to look at all of the gaffes that Sleep Sofa Joe has let come out of his stupid mouth in the last couple of months, years, etc. Check this out.
We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts.
Will somebody please alert Mr. Biden that truth and facts are the same thing? I think he's been watching too much fake news on CNN. Okay, what else do we have from this blubbering train wreck?
Trust.
Like his strange hold on Defense Secretary Ash Carter's wife, Stephanie.
And can you believe? Look at how he's touching that little girl. Honestly, I'm a little worried about that little girl. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing this for years. He's a creeper. And we're going to put a stop to him. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing all kinds of racist things for years. I'm just going to show you a few of the clips. Take a look at this one, for example.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Look, I'm surprised you guys are fine with hearing Joe Biden say you need an Indian accent in order to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I've been to Dunkin' Donuts many times. I don't have an Indian accent. But let's continue on. I have a lot more to play for you. Now check out this clip, for example.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Racist Joe strikes again. Poor kids are just as talented and bright as white kids? What does that even mean? This is getting good, guys. What's next?
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. Give me a look, though, okay?
Now, first of all, who's the other Biden? Who is the other Biden? I'm wondering, because if it's Hunter Biden, he'll be in jail. But if there's another Biden, perhaps he can actually complete a sentence. That Biden I'd like to hear from. Okay, let's see what else we've got.
Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night.
Really, Joe? That's a good idea. We'll get the record player out. How about we go and actually light a fire and we do smoke signals? How about that? What do we have next from Sleep Sofa Joe?
Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
The question is, do you know the thing, Joe? Do you know the thing, Sleep Sofa Joe? Okay, let's get one more at least. How about one more?
I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom.
Did Sleep Sofa Joe just say he has to go do a poop-a-doop? I think he said it right in front of his crowd. I would never say that right in front of my crowd. If I'm going to take a poop-a-doop, I'm doing it on my own time, not in front of people. I don't know. Let's to redeem himself. One more, okay?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Wow. Really? Look, I'm not sure what else to say after watching that ridiculousness. But that's Sleep Sofa Joe. Are you going to vote for that guy? How about you? Look, if that's the case, this world's crazy.
Are you serious? Sleep Sofa Joe, Hammerl and Jameson. Poop-a-doop, right, Dane? Look, I think he said he's going to do a poop-a-doop. Did he say, I'm going to go boom, boom, boom? Look, I'm going to be a donkey over here. I got to go boom, boom, boom in the back room over there. Jill's going to wipe my poop-a-doop butt. Oh, look, I'm going to tell you one time. Standing on I got to find that clip. There's a clip I should get to play for the next one, for episode 2 of Donald Trump Show, where he goes, look, I'm going to stand on my record, and I'm going to beat Joe Biden. There's an actual clip of him saying it. I've made a face swap of it jokingly because I think it's mental that the presidential candidate for the Democratic Party was on camera, and he said, I'm going to beat Joe Biden. Here's the craziest part. He's Joe Biden. That's right. He's riding with Biden. Yeah, I think Dane's right. Dane says if you don't vote Trump, then you ain't American. Well, look, I know everybody's got an opinion. I just think if you look at really the stats, look at really what's going on, look at what you were pulling in when you made $1 when you were under Obama, which is Biden, and how much you make for $1 under Trump, I guarantee you're making more. Taxes, everything else, and that should be how you vote. You should vote with your wallet, bottom line. Here's the thing I look at. You've had a complete history of insiders running the country forever. I think the first person who I don't even know who bucked the system before. I had heard, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but that the Democratic Party was the one who was championing slavery, and they were the ones who tried to secede from the Union. And then John F. Kennedy came along and he kind of bridged the gap. Is that correct? And if that's the case, from then on, everybody's thought the Democrats were there to take care of them, to help them. But really, it was always the opposite. They didn't give a crap about anybody. And they're proving that. If you think about it, every single time they go get the votes, they show you they don't care, because they do nothing except pad their wallets. And if you watch the State of the Union address, when the President of the United States got up there and said, America, 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 and then you had people in the crowd going like this when you heard 7 million people came off of food stamps. Now, the other day, someone said forced off of food stamps. I'm not sure what that means. I don't think anybody's forced off of anything. I think that 7 million people have earned their way out of that position. And there are people out there that no matter what are going to want to stay and get assistance. No matter what. There's just going to be a small contingent of people that do not have what it takes to make it in this life. And they're going to take the handouts. They're not going to want to work. So no matter who's in office, you're still going to have that small group. The thing is, don't make the group bigger by giving them benefits for being lazy. Oh, you know what? Go and have 5 kids. We'll pay you for each kid. That's right. You don't have a dad? That's fine. Just keep voting. Each kid, when they turn 18, make sure they vote for Sleep Soap for Joe. Oh, thanks, brother. Yeah, I got my smooth, my system's running at like 8,000 kilobytes a second. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or bad thing, but I've been kicking there for a few weeks now since I got this new system running, and I'm liking it. Especially because when I was broadcasting to you guys a few weeks back when we were having problems, I was going down to like 1,800, 1,500, 2,000. I was broadcasting mostly at like 2,000, 2,500. Never went higher than that. I'm at 8,000. And I could go higher. I mean, I'm smooth as can be. My CPU's at 23%. And the bottom line, people, I don't know how high you could take it. I'm not sure. I would try, but I've also heard that you could cause problems for other people. So try to make sure that we keep it smooth, as Dane said, smooth like butter. But what did you guys think? What did you think of the newest clip, which is essentially the Donald Trump show? Oh, you're so funny. Good for your stream, probably bad for your health. So what are you guys up to this evening? If you are on any platform, head over to YouTube, subscribe, please. Join the show over there. We're building over on the YouTube platform. And so if you have not subscribed yet, head over there. Give this show a like while you're on. Oh, it looks like you have. I appreciate you guys. And we're basically hanging out again tonight. I'm still letting my voice rest. Yeah, it's so true. Sig said it, he nailed it. It's funny and sad for Biden. Like, I feel so bad for the guy. And if you look back at some of the video I did not work with today, I pulled a lot of stuff, a lot of stupid stuff he's done. But everybody's done stupid stuff. I'm not against him, not having a shot. I just am against somebody who can't string a sentence together, running the highest office in the land just because you hate somebody. That is stupid on your part. You don't just put somebody in office because you hate someone. When if you look at it and you stop listening to fake news, that guy's helping you. That guy's the only person that's been in office for many, many terms that is here to help you. And if you just stopped for a second and shut off the fake news and tune into something, look at what's actually happened. Look what has been accomplished. I heard somebody else say it the other day. They said, this is the only guy who campaigned on stuff. And if you look back over the last 4 years, he did it all. Hate him. Everybody hates him for it Because when he campaigned on it, everybody hated him for it. That's why the fake news cycle started. They're like, if this guy gets in office, there's no way he's getting in office. But if he does get in office and he does this stuff, it's going to change the way we do business, which is taking advantage of the American people, keeping them down, forcing them down so they can't thrive, so they feel like they need more government, they need more handouts. And my man Ferdinando's on. And that's the problem is they want you to feel like they need them. And the difference is when you get something like what you have in office, which is someone who's trying to propel you up, to prop you up, to give you an opportunity to make something of yourself. And this is the time if you're an entrepreneur. If you get Sleep Sofa Joe in office, guaranteed, your application just sits there at the office. No one's doing crap with your applications. I'm sorry. I don't know what this agenda is. I thought liberal, whole idea was be open. And no, it's not. It's closed-minded. It's the worst. Everything's so closed freaking minded. It's this way or the highway. Like, ugh. Wendy, what's wrong with having a conversation, people? Nobody knows how to do that anymore. I saw a friend of mine today said he's no longer posting because he lost 2 friends because he posts political stuff. You know what? I don't agree with the stuff he posts, but I love the kid for having an opinion and speaking it. And, you know, it sucks that people are so shallow that they can't let someone have an opinion. They have to just, like, cut them off. Oh, I'm not going to be friends with that person because they think something different than me. You know what? Maybe you're drinking a different type of water than I am. We're both getting we have an opinion. The other day I said it best. Mike was on here, and he's trying to tell me that Trump's a white supremacist. And I said, okay, show me the proof. Show me the proof that the guy who released 4,400 prisoners, 97% black, is a racist white supremacist. Just show me. Those 4,400 prisoners were in there for the 8 years that Obama was in prison, was in office. And nobody remembers that we had a black president that we voted in for 2 terms. And all of a sudden it's a systemic racism. The whole country's racist again. What I thought we had progressed. Nope. It's because Trump. Everybody hates him so much. It becomes the most ridiculous year of our lives. Tell me a year that you know that's been as ridiculous as this. Somebody tell me a year that has been as up and down roller coaster as the first 6 months of 2020. And guys, this is just the first 6 months. I told you there's another thing right beyond the race war. There's another thing right beyond that. Another thing right beyond that, right up until November 3rd. And then guess what? You're going to hear birds chirping on November 4th. You're going to go outside and see like your neighbor's going to be like, hey, Tommy, can you believe it? Sleep Sofa got in. Sleep Sofa. Guys, the guy can't even freaking say a thing. It's mental. Can you not just get somebody who can have a conversation? They stole it from Bernie. They took it from Bernie again. Yeah, I think Sig's right. I mean, Mary Ann said this too when she came on. She thinks they're going to usher out Michelle Obama at the convention. They're going to usher out somebody. They may usher out. I was thinking about this, and I know it would be a crazy thing to do because there's so much dirt, but because there's not that much time. And because it's such a polarizing thing right now, I could see them at the convention rolling out a slogan that says something like, you had 4 with them. Now how about Hillary? Something stupid like that, where they're like, oh, look, you had your chance. He had a shot. You gave him a chance. Now how about you gave the lady that really won? You know, all these freaking stupid things. Well, she really won. No, she didn't. She's a criminal. Hope she goes to jail because people in her level shouldn't get away with things. And just Google search the Clinton body count. Yeah, that's right. Kinger, you're absolutely right, buddy. Kinger said that's right. 2 people for the Trump show. Listen, Kinger, come over to the YouTube page. A few more people over there than over where you are. I'm broadcasting on Restream, which is on basically like 9 platforms at once. But do you want to see that? Because Kinger's probably just coming on for the first time. Kinger, here we go. This is, I do a face swap every day. Yesterday I did one where it was kind of like, I don't know. I was just taking some of the Biden stuff and making a little clip out of it. And today I just decided to create a Trump show out of it. So here we go. Check this out. Is this it?
Pamela Jamison live from the studio. Donald J. Trump takes Joe Biden down a notch. Look, I've got to tell you, I'm completely in awe.
Well, this is
It's like the
yesterday's.
Twilight Zone we're living in right now. Do you see the sleep sofa? I mean, everything he does, I'm just totally blown away by. I mean, do you see this clip? Check this one out. This will blow your mind.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Exactly. I mean, Sleep Sofa Joe talking about his white hair on his legs is kind of weird, right? But no, people love him for it. And how about this one?
You know, the rapidly rising I don't know.
I don't even understand how people could continue to support Joe Biden. He's halfway through the first sentence and he forgets what he's talking about. He's like, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of sitting here. Look, we're going to be in trouble if you have Sleep Sofa Joe in as president. Let's check out this final clip.
Unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID.
Can you believe this? Can you believe Sleep Sofa Joe? 120 million? Really, Sleep Sofa? That's probably how many people would have died if Hillary Clinton had won, or if Sleep Sofa Joe was in charge of the country. It's 120,000, which is 120,000 too many. You could thank the G-hole. That's right, President G-hole. It's all his fault. And we're going to get him to pay. Big league. I'm going to send him a bill. And with it will be a huge stamp right across the center that says, you're a G-hole. Look, sometimes you get G-holes come on the show, Dane. Look, it happens. We always try to open our arms to the world. We're here to connect. It's such a dark world, Mr. Kinger. I'm sorry if you don't want to join the light. But this is where you find some good things.
Pamela Jamison introducing episode 1 of the Donald J. Trump Show.
Look, I want to thank you for joining me on a brand new episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're going to be here every week delivering truth about the Biden campaign because no one's telling you what's really going on. I'm going to pull back the curtain and you're going to see what Joe Biden is really up to. Bottom line is we're going to look at all of the gaffes that Sleep Sofa Joe has let come out of his stupid mouth in the last couple of months, years, etc. Check this out.
We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts.
Will somebody please alert Mr. Biden that truth and facts are the same thing? I think he's been watching too much fake news on CNN. Okay, what else do we have from this blubbering train wreck?
Trust.
Like his strange hold on Defense Secretary Ash Carter's wife, Stephanie.
And can you believe? Look at how he's touching that little girl. Honestly, I'm a little worried about that little girl. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing this for years. He's a creeper. And we're going to put a stop to him. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing all kinds of racist things for years. I'm just going to show you a few of the clips. Take a look at this one, for example.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Look, I'm surprised you guys are fine with hearing Joe Biden say you need an Indian accent in order to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I've been to Dunkin' Donuts many times. I don't have an Indian accent. But let's continue on. I have a lot more to play for you. Now check out this clip, for example.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Racist Joe strikes again. poor kids are just as talented and bright as white kids? What does that even mean? This is getting good, guys. What's next?
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. Give me a look, though, okay?
Now, first of all, who's the other Biden? Who is the other Biden? I'm wondering, because if it's Hunter Biden, he'll be in jail. But if there's another Biden, perhaps he can actually complete a sentence. That Biden I'd like to hear from. Okay, let's see what else we've got.
Play the radio. Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
Really, Joe? That's a good idea. We'll get the record player out. How about we go and actually light a fire and we do smoke signals? How about that? What do we have next from Sleep Sofa Joe?
Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
The question is, do you know the thing, Joe? Do you know the thing, Sleep Sofa Joe? Okay, let's get one more at least. How about one more?
I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom.
Did Sleep Sofa Joe just say he has to go do a poop-a-doop? I think he said it right in front of his crowd. I would never say that right in front of my crowd. If I'm going to take a poop-a-doop, I'm doing it on my own time. Not in front of people. I don't know. It's a little weird there. Look, let's give him a chance to redeem himself. One more, okay?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Wow. Really? Look, I'm not sure what else to say after watching that ridiculousness. But that's Sleep Sofa Joe. Are you going to vote for that guy? How about you? Look, if that's the case, this world's crazy.
Look, Sleep Sofa Joe. Holy cow. Donald J. Trump, guys. When he gets going on his new show, The Trump Show, you just never know what's going to happen. You know what? Rebel, how are you? So, Rebel, Joe, head over to YouTube, please. Join over there. Subscribe. Ding the bell. This is the show that goes. I've been live for 545 days in a row. Wow. I started this on December 31st, 2018. I've been live every day since. We come on and do probably about an hour to 5.5 hours, depending on you guys. If you spread the word and all of a sudden that number grows, I'm here. And then like hours go by. Now, the thing is I have to finish up 2 beat seats tonight, so I probably will not be on like a crazy amount. Rebel, you want to see another one? Let me show you something else here, okay, Rebel? Got to give Rebel a little something because you're new to the show. Hopefully this will get you to subscribe and ding the bell over on YouTube. So this is one of my favorites, okay? Just recently, they talked about they wanted to get rid of the police, right? I mean, first of all, I think this is the silliest thing I've ever heard of in my life because before we had the police, before we had law enforcement, it was the Wild West. Nobody knows how to govern and take care of themselves. So what did they do? They created something called law enforcement. Yeah, that's right. So let's go back in time. Now, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is this. Hammer and Jameson in the studio, ripping the lid off. Donald J. Trump putting together an elite task force of special operatives.
Thank you. Thank you. Please take a seat. Thank you so much. I'm here to talk about police reform. Of course, it's the hot topic subject out there, besides the race war, of course. But I thought what we should do is reform the police departments. And we're hiring some heavy hitters to help us on the streets. A couple that you may not know about. As you've heard of Cobra, no doubt. Sylvester Stallone. He'll be coming out of retirement to play Cobra in the United States Police Force. We need to have all kinds of superheroes that are great police, like Dean Cain. Thinking about calling Dean Cain. He played Superman once as well. And also Steven Seagal will be coming out of retirement, taking his ponytail out and pushing people and flipping them over with his Steven Seagalness. And look, I'm thinking about also calling in Chuck Norris because, as you know, he was Walker, Texas Ranger. If we could use Walker, Texas Ranger to maybe help us save the police departments. So we're thinking maybe, I know we had a problem, but I'm thinking about calling up Arnold Schwarzenegger, kindergarten cop. That's right. He is a very, very gentle police officer. Also, we're hiring Peter Weller. That's right, RoboCop. We figure maybe we could get RoboCop out there to start fielding some criminal activity. He doesn't see color. RoboCop does not see color. He sees crime. So I'm thinking about bringing RoboCop on and making lots of RoboCops. Look, it's 2020. Why don't we have RoboCop 2020? Peter Weller edition. I already called him. I already called Peter Weller.
You called Weller?
Yeah, that's right. RoboCop. No racism here. It's RoboCop. He sees crime.
He sees crime. That's my favorite, guys. RoboCop sees crime. And Petri, I don't know what that's about. I always want to see, like, where do you get your information? I'd love to know that. So I want to play another one here for Rebel because Rebel's cool. Rebel, you wanted to hear some other things. Check out this one. You'll get a hang out of this one, and you'll like this one. Dane, I got to set you up as a moderator over there on Periscope so you can, like, talk to people, spread the word, all that good stuff. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. If you're on right now, I'll try to go over there in a second. Oh, Rebel, wait, you're not... I got something else for you, Rebel. You want to see something else that I think you may get a kick out of? So I did a 3-pack of this. This is actually one thing that sort of went viral on YouTube. Not really, but like 1,800 people, which is not bad when you only have 300 subscribers, 300-something subscribers. But look, we're building it out, guys. I'm here every single day on the Hammer Jam Show. That's coming out later. I'm trying to find the Dr. Evil clips for you. I think you can get a kick out of those. But very quick while I find that, how about this? Norm stole some stuff from me. Check this out.
Yeah, so I took that job with Donald Trump, right? Yeah. And he says, hey, give me some funny. So, hey, how about calling it the Fluhan? Hey, you really like that? Hey, and then I said, I got another. And so I said, how about you call him President G-hole?
So, okay, I'm going to play you something else before I get to the Dr. Evil thing. This was a couple days ago. I just think this was funny. Donald Trump has 3 books that are coming out about him, his family, his wife. There's a book about his wife coming out. There's a book about him that is coming out from his niece. And then Bolton, this guy John Bolton or whatever, wrote this scathing tell-all right before the election, right? So Trump, of course, has something to say about that. Here we go.
Hammer Jameson ripping the lid off of it. Donald Trump, he's giving us the scoop on 2 or 3 books coming out.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming to join me on short notice. I wanted to let you know there are a couple of tell-all books coming out. First one's on my lovely wife, Melania. I'm not sure where this lady thinks she gets... Oh, she's for the Washington Post. There we go. That makes sense. It does. I mean, look, election year, we're going to have a book come out like 4 months before the election. And it's going to be a tell-all about your wife and about how she doesn't like you. And you sleep in different beds. Of course we sleep in different beds. She snores. She's a snorer. Look, I'm sorry. Donald J. Trump needs his beauty sleep. And if you had a snorer from Slovenia in the bed next to you, I think you would also want to have your own gold bedroom with a gold mattress and a gold pillowcase. So anyway, the other one is a tell-all book from my niece, of all people. You think there'd be some family loyalty, but no, it's an election year. She can make some money. Look, she's not a billionaire like Donald. So she's taking her shot. I get it. The other one is Bolton. I gotta tell you, Bolton, he's not like Michael Bolton at all. He has no charisma. No charisma like Michael Bolton. I'm just saying, he's not charismatic at all. He probably takes a crap very awkward as well. Like maybe he's like leaning, yeah, you know, to stabilize. I don't know. Look, it's all BS, fake news, just letting you know. I'm just saying, he's not charismatic at all. He probably takes a crap really awkward. Like maybe he's like leaning against.
Oh man, that still gets me every time. I was just like imagining this freaking guy with his stupid mustache on, and he's like leaning against the wall while he drops a douche. Okay, my guy, this is what I did in Vegas. I'll go a bugger a day. Andrew Dice Clay, okay? Everybody's got a problem with the dice. Hickory dickory dock. Look, I got one for you. I'm with this filthy animal. No, I can't go that way. But, okay, so I created a character named Dick Face. He comes on every once in a while. This is what he looks like, just so you have an idea.
I tell you, I'm worried about
You
him in
see
the
him in the
2020 elections. It's
This is
that
Trump.
Dick Face. Have
Trump's-
you heard about him?
Trump's
He's
afraid.
going to be fantastic. Yep, bingo. You told me about him, didn't you? I have to thank you.
If Michelle's not running, I'm voting for Dick Face.
That's what I look like right there. Check it out. I'm just gonna do a little voiceover for you. Because you can't see the thoughts right now, okay? You can't do it. You can't do it right now. You look at the fudge. You can't look at the fudge. All right? Look, my name is Dick Face. I've been alive every day since my mother kicked me out of the womb. Hold on. How dare she? How dare she? Hold on, we gotta get the get up going a little bit here. Where's my... Do I have my facial hair over here anyway? I do have this one, I think. Is there any... Look, guys, we put this on, all right? We're gonna do... You missed it the other day. This was insane. Never did this before. We had Pamela Jamison into Dick Face. It was completely insane. I've never done that in my life. And what I'll do right now is get Hammerlin ready for you at least, so you can see who Hammer Jam is. Hammerlin's been ripping the lid off the fake news. And bottom line is he used to be a newscaster for Fox News before they fired him. Why did they fire the old Hammer Jammer? Drinking on the job. That's right, but people, bottom line, you can't get mad at the Hammerlin. So we have two original characters for this program. I just want you to know about Face, just so you have an idea. He's running for president, as you can tell from that clip with Obama and Trump. And you just got to be careful, because he's going to come out of nowhere and be the third or fourth party, maybe. I'm not sure. And you're going to see Dick Face, okay? Here's the thing. You vote Face or you got an elbow in the Face. That's right. It's one or the other. Okay, so check it out. The other thing is this is Hammerlin. Hammerlin Jameson. We're going to get to those stories in a few minutes. Let me just get back over here. I get Rebel Heart. These are what Donald wished he could say.
Pamela Jamison, rip the lid off of it. Donald Trump, he's giving us the scoop on two.
Nailed it, Rebel Heart. She said this is exactly what Donald wished he could say. You know what? It's funny. My face swaps are straight up like what Donald is basically saying, right? Like, did you see this one? This blew my mind. Oh, maybe we should do this. Yeah, let's play this real quick. This is from Denise. Denise had this idea. And by the way, Rebel Heart, if you have a chance, head over to YouTube, subscribe and ding the bell over there. That's where all my people are. And we're about to play this one. This was Denise's idea. It came as a meme over to me. And I was like, She goes, this could be a good face swap. So I did it.
Good evening. Tonight we have a very special interview. Joe Biden, former vice president and the presumptive candidate for the Democratic Party as president of the United States in 2020, joins us to discuss the rioting and Antifa. Bridget Firestone sits down with the vice president. Thank you for your time, Mr. Vice President.
Well, I'm glad to sit down with you. I'm happy to talk to you about my campaign, about Donald Trump.
Can we talk about Antifa?
Antifa? Well, I'm not sure how everybody keeps talking about my Antifa. I'm sick of people trying to put shade on my Antifa, okay? She's a good lady. She never done nothing wrong. And my Aunt Judy told me that too. She said, look, I'm telling you, Antifa's got nothing to do with this. Leave her out of it. You got a problem with anything, you could talk to smoking Joe Biden.
Well, everybody keeps saying that Antifa...
Look, I'm telling you now, my Antifa's got nothing to do with it.
Look, straightforward question, are you against Antifa? Do people want to know?
You're talking about my aunt. She's a very fine lady. Okay, she makes a good meatloaf, and she likes to call her kids Pudgem. I'm not really sure what Pudgem means to this day, but my Aunt Tifa's a nice lady. Okay? Next question.
I'm talking about the group Antifa?
I don't know. I thought you meant my Aunt Tifa. Look, if you're talking about a terror group, I'm against it. If you're talking about my Aunt Tifa, I love her. 100% fantastic Antifa.
That's right. Joe Biden loves his Antifa. Thank you, Denise, for that suggestion. I always say, guys, if you have ideas, if you want me to go and do a face swap of something, just throw it on over. We'll see what good old Mark could come up with. And if you haven't seen, Denise, did you see what I came up with for Trump for today? He's got a talk show now. We'll get to that later. But what I want to do, because we have a new listener here, hopefully a new fan and friend of the show, because Rebel, what I want you to know is this. Anybody who becomes part of the show becomes part of the show. These are podcasts, so this will become a podcast eventually, and you will hear yourself in a podcast. You'll be like, what? Rebel Heart? That's me. And I'm here to connect with this world. I've been live with you for 545 days in a row. I'm glad you found this show on day 545. We've done about 200 days of face swaps, so I've got so much to share with you. But I'm going to get this one out for you because I think it's very important before we get to the next bit, which you're about to enjoy, which I think everybody else knows. It's good old hammers.
Pamela Jamison live from the studio. We have an exclusive from Joe Biden. It's a Trump commercial.
Now look, I know I've been saying things a little awry lately, but I have one statement for you today. I'm standing on my record. My record for being a racist, lying Biden. That's right. Now look, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. 4 different people are going to be smart. And look, if you got questions about whether you're going to vote me or Trump, then you ain't black. What did he just say? I could say whatever I want and people will let me get away with it. Sleepy, sneaky, sleazy Joe Biden. Lying with Biden. That's right. Look, final plea. I'm Jill's husband, smoking Joe Biden. I'm running for hall monitor. Give me a look over. You don't like what you see, then vote for the other Biden. I'm standing by my record, and I'm going to beat Joe Biden.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
That's right. It's hammer time. It's Hammerlin Jameson. We're ripping the lid off the fake news every night here on the Real Talk program. We got a lot to get into tonight, people. Let me turn the music down here. See if we can get into something. The Trump administration told Facebook and Twitter to remove posts that call for tearing down statues. There we go. Trump is trying to get into the censorship side of things himself. That wasn't the one I wanted to share with you. I did have a better story for you this evening. I always gotta say that on the Hammer Time Show. John Legend calls on realtors across the country to do their part to help the fix of structural racism. Hammer Jam's having a tough time with that one. Look, I'm gonna read this one because I know Mark is a real estate agent and there's something about discrimination. It's very important you do not discriminate in order to carry a license as a real estate agent. So this byline, if you want to call that, we're ripping the lid off the fake news on this one right here. John, first of all, your voice is silky smooth like a little bit of that soy milk, but we're not going to take your advice on this one because there is no structural racism when it comes to real estate agents and how they handle their business. If someone's qualified to purchase or rent a property, Mr. Legend, not so legendary at this moment, I'm just saying. Hammer Jam, just ripping the lid. All right, look, I'm gonna put the hammer down and then rip the lid off. And good old John Legend calling on realtors across the country. First of all, that's to imply that we're not doing our jobs correctly, and it makes me want to call Dick Facce to come out and throw a few elbows to the Facce. I'm just saying. So bottom line, rip the lid off that crap right there. Fake news. We're calling it out, people. Let's move on to the next story, if you want to call it that. Rebel Heart, gotta tell you, Hammer Jam's glad to see you on the program. We're moving on, people. This is a little something that I thought you may enjoy. I was in a coma, and no one will tell me what the hell is going on. Well, look, buddy, first of all, you're in a coma, all right? You didn't miss anything. The world hates each other, all right? Everybody hates the President of the United States of America. Let me just explain. I'll explain that to you for a second, okay? Treason. The highest levels of treason across the country, okay? Coup. It's Hammer Jam. Ripping it. And it's all happening in real time. There's a video we played here just the other day on the Real Talk program, at least Hammer Jam did. And the bottom line is that they could take over this country in roughly 90 days if we allow it. The question is, are you going to allow them to pull the wool over your eyes, or are you going to rip the lid off of them? It's up to you. You've got the ability within yourself to rip the lid off. All right, Hammerlin's going to teach you the way to do it. It starts with a simple move. You go down, you drop the hammer. That's right, drop the hammer, drop it, and then rip the lid off. All right, so let's move on. I think we got one more story for you this evening. We may not. I'm not really sure right now. I may have to just improvise a story for you, but I do have something I could very much talk about. Oh, here we go. Mark Zuckerberg. It sucks. $7 million. I'm sorry, not million. I'm sounding like Joe Biden now. It's $7 billion wiped away of his fortune as Coca-Cola halts all social media advertising. For how many days? I missed the storyline on that one. But apparently it's $7 billion worth of days. So, bottom line, I think these people should start playing it down the middle. All right, let people have their stay and their voices be heard. Okay, I found out yesterday there's a very good chance that this program has been shadow banned. Not just the Hammer Jam program, the Real Talk program. When you're out there delivering truth, the people don't like it. And what we're doing now, you're ripping the lid off of it. They're really not liking that at all. All right, we're taking on all the big guys. Lemonhead? Oh, yeah. We're taking on the Lemonhead. I can't wait to go head-to-head with Lemonhead. Hammer Jam! Dropping the hammer, ripping the lid off the whole Lemonhead. Hey, Don Lemonhead, let me ask you a question. Okay, so what's your problem with the President of the United States? He's a racist, xenophobe, he's a bigot, he's an anti-Semite. Okay, first of all, I want to dispel some of the rumors for you real quick. Anti-Semite. Let's just start there for a second. Daughter converts to Judaism. Son-in-law, Jewish. But yeah, he's an anti-Semite. Makes a lot of sense. Number two, racist. Signed the Jeriform Act. Look it up. You won't hear this on CNN. But Lemonhead, you're how dare you, Lemonhead? You should know about this. And the bottom line, I see Rebel Heart on the YouTube program, and God, I gotta tell you, I'm very happy to see this because Rebel Heart, we're ripping a lot off the fake news here. And old Hammer Jam is going to be on every day doing it. And if they try to ban the old Hammer Jam, guess what we do? That's right. We get on a mountaintop and we drop the hammer and rip the lid off. We're going to do it one way or another. Okay, before they had the internet, they had something called mountains. And people would get up on top of them mountains and they'd say, I've got something to say. And if you got to stand around for a few minutes, you're going to get entertainment, first of all. Secondly, you may say, this guy's freaking crazy. But third of all, you may actually listen and get something out of it. You may actually learn something this evening. And perhaps you'll say, I was hammered on the Hammer Time Show. We're doing it every day, people. Look, I'm going to play you something on the way over to the Real Talk program. Remember,
the old Hammer Jam. You could send your hot tips to old Hammer Jam, and I will take those tips and buy whiskey. Absolutely. Hammer Jam, ripping the lid off every single night here on the Real Talk program. It's time for me to go and pour 4 fingers worth of a scotch. I don't really know anything about alcohol. Just throwing out names at this point, people. Anyway, let's move on. It's the Real Talk program coming back to you. Hammer Jam appreciates the time we spent at Rebel Heartbeat. So proud to see you. The old Hammer Jam will see you tomorrow. Until then, remember, you can't get anywhere if you don't get your aim up and go. All right? Hammer Jam ripping the lid off.
Pamela Jamison. Tonight we have a very special exclusive from Joe Biden. Joe Biden, former vice president and the presumptive candidate for the Democratic Party as president of the United States in 2020, joins us to discuss the rioting and Antifa.
Wow.
Bridget Firestone sits down with the vice president.
There? That's insane.
Thank you.
Did Hammerlin just take over the program on me? Unbelievable. Sometimes this happens. The worst part, Rebel, did it happen? Sig, did it happen? Like sometimes I'll just like go grab my coffee and someone takes over the program. It's either Hammer or it's Dick Facce. Now, Dick Facce, I prefer Hammerlin because he gingerly comes in and out. But Dick Facce, we have a thing, okay? First of all, I'm taking him down. I'm taking Facce down. He's always elbowing me in the Facce. Last time, okay, you guys, you got to go back enough to see this. This happened. My first 4-hour and something show, okay? I'm making my coffee so I can keep going for 4 hours plus, right? And Facce comes on the air, and I hear him. And I'm like, he's freaking taking over my show. So I come around the corner, right around the corner of this. You can't see it now because of the way I have this whole thing set up where you can see the chat window now. And right over the corner over here, I come sneaking around the side, right? I jump on Facce. And as I jump, you guys are going to freaking laugh at this. I jump on Facce. And as I jump onto him, he goes, whoosh, he zips underneath my jump, right? Imagine this. Up. Hey, Facce! I go like this. He goes, whoosh, like this, zips under, and guess what he does on the way? Yeah, that's right. Elbows me in the Facce. Killed. Yeah, he's a 92-degree black belt. You can't go up against the Facce. He was taught by Cato. His sound, that's a whole story we'll get into. You know, you got to go back about 4 days, 4 days. I think it was day, whatever. You'll see. It says Dick Facce. And it was Hammerlin and then Dick Facce. I got to tell you, I'm going to drop that as a specific bit. It's about 25 minutes long, but it was so good. They did Hammer, and then I did right into Facce. And Facce was on fire that night, I'm just saying. This was a couple days ago. Maybe it's because he hadn't been out in a couple months. But to do 2 original characters in a row from Real Talk and then back into Real Talk, it was a proud moment for me. I never thought about that. That's right. Rebel Heart said, go tell it on the mountain. Go, you got to go tell it on the mountain. Look, I'm standing on the mountain top. Listen, wow, Rebel Heart. So to stand there and give your passionate plea to the people. Saying, look, grab your cowbells, men, women, children, hold them in the air, grab your stick. That's right. And what do you do 4 times? Ready? 1, 2. And then go, all our lives are gone. Whatever the hell the freaking lyrics. Don't worry, just cowbell it, all right? We're going to get more cowbell. I got a fever. I got the fever for more cowbell who know when Rebel Heart came on the program. She gave 15 impressions in 7 minutes. Well, of course she would. She came to Owen Wilson. Look, Secretary Cleary, John Ryan. Wow, John, good man. Look, I want to talk to you about your I saw your paper on Micronesia. You read my paper on Micronesia. Wow. I got to tell you, John, first guy spoke to, said, they read my paper. I love you already. How about we have a stogie? A stogie? Yes, let's go have a stogie. I love stogies. Look, I just don't know much. I mean, I'm opening up a maple syrup conglomerate. Baba Ganoush. Oh, man. Think the real Fauci is getting his ankle monitor fitted. Look, Dr. Fauci just wants us to stay inside. We have to continue to social distance. The world has gone to a hell in a handbasket. I keep telling President Trump to not go out without a mask. He keeps going out without a mask. He doesn't understand that I'm in bed with Dr. Evil and with Bill Gates. What? He's in bed with Dr. Evil and Bill Gates? Are you serious? Oh, I guess we're about to find that out. What did you guys think of the of LeBron James stealing that commercial, huh? That killed me. So look, this is what happens when you mess around. Bottom line, okay? This is it. I just want to make sure I got it right here. Yeah, this is it right here. So it's a 3-pack. You want to see all 3? I think we should see all 3, especially because Rebel Heart, she's new to the show. This is a 3-pack, and we've done about 18 of these. So just get, like I said, it's everything. The show is everything, and we haven't even gotten to music. I'm feeling good enough. I'm going to sing you a song after this. So here we go.
Dr. Evil, are you there? Well, hi, Bill Gates. How are you? Do you have a second to talk? Yep, I'm here in the evil lair right now. I heard about all your work on the vaccines. Quite promising. Hold on. Put you on speakerphone. So tell me, what's the latest, Bill? Look, we have to get our vaccines in order if we want to try to stop the spread of the coronavirus. And consequently, I own all of the patents and I have all of the companies that are actually going to provide the vaccines. And Moderna, you may have heard of, that's actually my company. I'm going to be the one who makes all the money at the end. But we have to do it. It's going to kill a lot of people and it's going to put a lot of more money in my pocket to be the shelf effect where everybody else dies and I get everything. I'm going to try to take over the world is really the plan here. Look, Bill, that's usually what we do here at Evil Headquarters. I'm frickin' Dr. Evil. Anyway, how could I help? Well, it looks like I've got everybody lined up and ready for the big reveal. They're all afraid. They're at home quarantined, and they're not sure if it's safe to go outdoors. So they're ready for the takedown. Yeah, I get it. You want to take over the world. People are starting to understand that I have an ulterior motive, and it's financially based, it's population reduction based, and they don't like it. And I just want to try to find out how to do it successfully like you did. I don't have time to give you the ins and outs. Do you have any tips or suggestions that you can give me? Well, Bill, fear seems low. I would release the murder hornets. Well, I really appreciate your advice, Dr. Evil. I know you've gone through this before. I do take over the world at least once a month. I think it's very important that we do this the right way. The right way is the only way. If we do it correctly from the beginning, then I'm going to be the leader of the world. Look, Bill, I'm going to be honest with you. What's yours is mine. I'm just going to do it all myself. I already released the murder hornets. Don't open your windows.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, I got to just adjust this a touch. I think that should work. There we go. There we go, people. So here's the thing. For some reason, my Beat Seat camera is not functioning. Okay, so I want to play you something before I get into the music because I'm going to try to get this camera to work over here. So that's part 1, okay, of 3. There's 3 parts to this. The second one I think is my favorite one, so I'm going to play that for you real quick, and then we'll play a song, okay? Here we go. This is part 2.
Number 2, get me Bill Gates.
Dr. Evil. Bill Gates is on the evil monitor.
Bill, it's Dr. Evil. Oh, hi, Dr. Evil. How are you? I'm doing great, Bill. So glad to get you on the line again. I think it's about time we release our secret weapon. Can you get him on the line? Number 2?
Dr. Evil. Call on the evil monitor.
Dr. Fauci. It's Dr. Evil.
Hello, Dr. Evil.
Look, Fauci, we need you to continue pushing the narrative. If we want them to take the vaccine, they need to be scared. So we need the public to believe that they're in danger. And the only one who's in control of that right now is Dr. Fauci.
Well, we have to be very careful. Can't let the president know what we're doing.
Look, we need to continue to push fear. If we want them to take the vaccine, we're going to have to pretend that they need it. So I'm going to get onto every network station, and I'm going to continue to push the narrative. I'm thinking about deploying the murder hornets.
We should probably be searching for a murder hornet vaccine as we speak.
This sounds like a great idea, Dr. Fauci. Get on it, and I'll see you guys soon. Just remember, keep me apprised. Wait, no, hold on, I'm not done.
We're going to have to continue to act stealth with this mission.
One more thing. Don't forget our mantra. We all need vaccines.
That we all need vaccines.
And I will eventually take over the world.
So that one, I figured it out today. If you type in Dr. Evil Gates on YouTube, it's about 4th or 5th clip down. It shows up. I usually don't get any clips show up, but I've had 1,800 views of that, which is pretty cool. It's such a good clip. And then here's the final 3-pack of that. And then we have one with Dr. Soros, which we'll do afterwards. But this is the 3rd piece of the puzzle. Here we go.
Number 2, get me Bill Gates on the evil monitor.
Dr. Evil, Bill Gates is on the evil monitor.
Well, hi, Dr. Evil. How are you? So glad to speak to you. I'm just here talking to the press right now. Is there something I could do for you? Oh, Donald, I'm sorry. This is actually a pocket dial. I'm gonna have to call you back. Okay, Dr. Evil. Number 2! That was too freaking close, number 2.
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil. Bill Gates on the evil monitor.
Hi, Bill. It's Dr. Evil. How are you? Hi, Dr. Evil. How are you? I'm good, Bill. Are we still on track to take over the world? So Dr. Fauci went on the front lines again today and told people they need to do even more extensive social distancing. They need to stay away from each other more. We have to develop the vaccine before too many people die, and then we won't be able to make all of that money. And what does Fauci have to say about it? I'm going to try to get Dr. Fauci on right now. Dr. Fauci, are you there?
Bill, how are you?
It's Bill and Dr. Evil, and he's on the evil monitor with us.
Dr. Evil.
Gentlemen, the fear-mongering's not working. You're going to have to find a different strategy.
I'm getting very nervous about this, Dr. Evil. I think I may back out of this entire thing if we don't bring the vaccine to market next week. I'm out.
Take a breath real quick, Dr. Fauci, because we're almost there. All right, we put all the money out there. We have the patents, and we have everybody at home right now. So all you have to do is continue the narrative.
The president is starting to become suspicious of Fauci.
Dr. Fauci, we really need you to come through for us here.
Look, the president is smarter than he pretends to be.
Fauci, failure is not an option here.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I will not take a fall for 2 megalomaniacs.
Okay. I think I've heard enough. Excuse me. Yes, release the murder hornets. Yes, Bill Gates' house and Dr. Fauci's. That's right. Yep, thank you. Okay, yep, fantastic. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I just can't stand you anymore.
Can't stand you. Alex, how are you, buddy? I'm glad to find you on the show. Head over to YouTube, buddy. I want to make sure I have that ready so we can get the bass line and everything in. I'm going to rock out for you guys for a little bit here now, okay? So we've been playing some bits. I'm going to play you one more since you seem to like the Dr. Evil stuff. This is the most recent one. This just made me laugh. Someone told me to do George Soros, and I just thought, I watched him. Oh my goodness. You ever heard that guy speak? This is how he sounds. Dead on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scene is set. Number 2.
Dr. Evil. Vladimir Putin is on the phone.
Dr. Evil, it's Vladimir. I have the news.
Well, it's really good to have you on the line, Vladimir. I'm so glad that our plan is working.
Right now is good mission. Is an American run.
Look, all I want you to know, Vladimir, is that we have to put the pressure on. More cities.
They riot in the street. Good.
Now to part 2, our secret weapon. You know who I'm talking about. Let's get him on the line.
Dr. Evil. George Soros is on the line.
George.
Dr. Evil.
What's the deal?
Can I play too?
What you got going on over there? Give us the scoop.
I want to play.
Let me put you on speaker. Yep, here we go. What do you got, George?
I'll put money in as well, and we could take over the solar system.
We have to find a way to stabilize Donald Trump as well.
Bring Trump Walker to me. I will turn him, or I will destroy him.
I love that. He's freaking Palpatine. Everybody knows it. Come on. The world knows it, that George Soros is Palpatine. It's like a fact. Oh my goodness. I'm going to play some music now. Because there's some new people. I'll play you something that you know first, then I'll play you an original after, okay? I guess we always start with something specific here, and I might as well see what's open here. I can't start with that. That's a little crazy. It's just not that it's crazy, but it's not going to be like a brand new flavor in your ear by Craig Mack. You guys know that song? Oh, you guys, this is a song to get you started on. My beat seat's not able, I can't show you the beats right now, but basically I'm kicking on this thing. It sounds like a drum kit, right? It's my invention, the beat seat. You can check it out at beatseat.rocks. That's right, beatseat.rocks. Her, H-E-R, is playing the beat seat right now. Her drummer is one of our beat seat indoor seats. He's rocking out the beat seat. Just like you in black, body kicking flat. Bit a bit of batter, chitter chatter, madder than the mad hatter. I did the batter, I did the batter, I did the data, turned the body into aftermatter. And just like the piece of Sicily, you fit inside my stomach with an extra crisp between. The king is what I mean. Man, get a cup and put the change inside your hand. I said, now hold up, let's make this official. Everybody, let's agree that MCs need a tissue. The fuck's my only issue? I bet your mama miss you when I met the Mac to go off like an MX missile. No more whining and you aim the charts climbing, and you said you're harder than a diamond. And I guess if you don't, who's rhyming? I guess you're gonna say Craig Mack with perfect timing. You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, kicking mad flavor in your ear. But you got the brand new flavor in your ear. Mac's brand new flavor in your ear. Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees, you'll be burning, begging, please. Brother Freeze, the man's undisputed. DD, funk, big smoke, delete the brains booted. This bad MC with stamina like Bruce Jenner, win on and MCs for dinner. You're crazy like that glue to think that you could outdo my 1-2. You're sick like the flip boy, you flip boy all the time, all the boy around. Keep something, it ain't worth the dime. It's like there's no competition in this rap world expedition to come around and knock me out position, rock 'em out, group wave, about to give him graves. I said, you got the brand new flavor in your ear. Mark's the brand new flavor in your ear. Say, Mark's got the flavor in your ear. Mark's brand new flavor in your ear. Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees and you'll be burning, begging, please. Woo! You guys remember that tune? Somebody tell me they remember that song. That's like old school 93. No joke. What? Just like you in the blood, body kicking flat. You know, the other one I want to do is bum stickety bum pum. I got the rum pum pum. I got your fee-fi, your fo fiddly fum. Here I come, so Peter Piper. You remember that tune? That tune rocked too, man. I used to like some rap back in the day. Anything Tupac? I could rock Tupac, Biggie. I may do some Tupac for you one day. You never know. I'm just pulling out random stuff on this piece. Let's see what we had here. You know, something I heard that I played a couple days ago. You guys may like. I'm not sure I could hit the high notes. Actually, I know I can't right now. Let me do this to see if I'm back. This will tell me if I'm back right here by playing this for you. Ready? Take all of me. Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I'll never use them. Take my eyes, I'll never use them. Oh, your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry over. How can I go on without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? All of me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Your goodbyes, they left me with eyes that grab me. How can I go on without you? Take my lips, I'll never use them. Take my heart, I'll never use them. But do all your goodbyes, all your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. Oh, I can't go on without you. You took the part that once was my heart. Oh, so why not take all of me? I say, why not take all of me? One more time. Why not take all of me? So, first real song back, I would say, since taking a couple days off vocally. Kind of lost the voice for a few days there. Here's the crazy thing. If I gave it a few more days, it comes back stronger if you let it, you know. Anybody who's a singer knows that. You lose your voice every once in a while, but when it comes back, it's even stronger, which is kind of crazy. Let's see if I can tackle this for you. It's a little DMB. Of course, this isn't, the scroll's not working all of a sudden. Let's see if I can refresh the window. Maybe I'll refresh the window, guys, get it to work this time. If not, I'm going to do something along the way. See if we can, oh, I got it to work. People want people. You know what I'm talking about. you hear that? Well, let's see what happens if I do this. Anything show up? Hold on. At least you get one thing, okay? You're not getting the beat seat, but you're getting a close-up at least of the guitar. Sorry, for some reason my camera for the beat seat's not working. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. Beat seat cam. Come on, buddy. Give us some love. Nope. I guess it's not going to work. Oh, I can't figure it out. Oh, I don't know. Why is it not working? All right, whatever. We're going to just go without, okay? So we got one camera here. This is a little something, a little song by Dave Matthews Band.
Swear by now I'm playing time against my troubles. Coming slow, past speeding. Do you wish a dancing while I'm in the front? I play on time.
There, I can't go yet.
I will go when there's a way, and I'll find my own way out. I won't tell you to stay. I'll come into much more. All at once the ghosts come back reeling in. What if they came out crushing? Remember when we used to play for the loneliness that no man knows. I'm begging slow, I'm coming. And I'm waiting and wanted to stay. I wanted to play, I wanted to love you. I'm only this far, I'm only tomorrow. It's the way, I'm coming, waltzing back, and I'm coming to your head. I wouldn't pass this by. I wouldn't think anymore. What sort of man goes by? I will bring water, and why won't you ever be glad? Melts into wonder. I came in praying for you. Why won't you run into the rain and pray? The tears run all over you.
So I got a little overzealous by trying to play something ahead of time. 545 days in a row, my man. I'm on every single day, my friend. Every single day I'm here. I've been here for 545 days in a row. Any Lenny Kravitz. Listen, you asked me the request. I'm going with it. Here's how the show works, okay, just so you guys understand. There's a few things you need to know. I'll try to play any song you ask if I can. If I don't know how to play it, I'll try it, I'll work on it for you, okay? And hold on, I gotta fix that. That just bothers me. There we go. I'll try any song. And a lot of times I try and it's terrible. And sometimes I try and it's like magic. And we've done a couple songs like, whoa. Like I did Prince the other day, Purple Rain, because Denise asked, and it was awesome. She asked me to play a bunch of Nirvana songs. I was like, whoa. These Nirvana songs I should have been playing my whole life because they're Kurt Cobain's voice and mine are like I do impressions. You see that when I do impressions left and right. When I sing, I can do impressions of people as well. And I could do Kurt Cobain dead on. I could do Ray Charles pretty much. Bob Dylan. Funny dead on, but it's like dead on. All right, Sig and Rebel. Yeah, so Rebel, I've been live every day since December 31st, 2018. I do between an hour and 5.5 hours a day, depending on you guys. If this number jumps from, right now we're at 4 here on YouTube. If this number jumps to 5, 6, 7, 10, 9, all of a sudden there's 20 people because you guys spread the word. I could be here all night. I'm just saying. Now I do have a photo shoot tomorrow for a new listing, but that's in the afternoon. I'll sleep it in. I'm just saying. So spread the word because I'll play all night. Anyway, I do have a family sleeping upstairs, but they're usually fine with me playing till at least 2. Let me play you something here, okay? You asked for some Lenny Kravitz. Let's see if there's anything I never asked. Nobody's ever asked for that before. But I know a couple of the songs that he's played. Let's see. Like I said, a couple of songs now. Like All of Me came up. I did 80s Night, and I found that song. I was like, ooh, that's a cool tune. Okay, I'm on the Lenny Kravitz page. Are You Gonna Go My Way? I know that song. Let's see. I was born. I don't know how it goes. I have to listen to some of these songs. I haven't heard them in so long, but let me see if I can remember any of them. What's some of the songs? One of the songs I know of his is like that song, American Woman. Hold on, where is it? My voice is still coming back. I don't know if I should be trying this one. This, first of all, doesn't sound on. Really? Bottom line, I should just do this real quick. When you try to tune off of an out-of-tune string, you get 2 out-of-tune strings. Bottom line. So let me try something else for you because I don't know. I gotta listen to some of Lenny's music, but how about I give you something else? Let's think of another artist here. See, I don't really want to sing too much. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play you guys something. All right? I'm gonna jam for you for a minute. You guys mind? This is what I like to do. Yeah, Sig likes. He said, "Do your thing." So I'm gonna do that. Oh, you rock, Rebel! Thank you so much. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna first of all rock out to something we did the other day here. Listen to this. It's a lot going on, but it's so cool. I didn't want to erase it. Okay, here's the next one. Jamming this piece right here. And I create all this in real time with my beat seat here, which you really can't fully see. I'll try to bring this camera down. It's hard for me to do this today. This is the beat seat. Sorry to show you my crotcheroo. Sleepy Joe Biden, Sleep Sofa Joe. But this is what I do. Ready? I'm trying to get a better view of it. It's not working for me. No, like that. Jeez, it's hard doing this upside down. See that? One side is my kick, the other side is my snare. And I'm able to just tear it up like that. With the old guitar, if I can get it to stay, this camera. There you go. Then we had this is just cool. What was this? We're kicking it over here on the Real Talk Show. We got a rebel hearts to do the show. And 6 hours last night he was on, I created a song. What do we do on the show here? If I don't know a song, I gotta write a song. Named the song that you asked me to play. So, for example, if the name of the song you asked me to play was, hey, can you play Melons in the Forest by James Ellery? Don't even know if that's a person. Don't even think that's a song. I don't even know what the song is I said I would just mention to you. Let's call it Fruit in the Forest or something like that. I would then have to say, we gotta go out. We gotta go out and look. Fruit in the forest. Whatever. Okay? So we write a song about the thing you ask about. Okay? Let's try. Let's try right now. Give me a topic. Okay? Give me a topic song we play. Okay? Who do? Look, you have to give me topic of song or else it's no good, okay? I can't, Vladimir cannot make topic. I take over country. It is important you give me some sort of lead, okay? You say, song about... Give me a song topic, guys. Hold on. Okay, you want me to write a song about hold on? Holding on? Just kidding. I'm going to try to play you a little something here while we wait for a song, a name of a song or something that I have to just create in real time for you. My voice isn't fully there, but I'm feeling like letting out a little bit more passion. We got a little bit more out today, okay? Wonderful World by Louis. I seen sky the blue. these guys. That's like almost like George Soros singing. I could probably sing What a Wonderful World, though, in my own way. Let's see. I never tried that before. Same thing. It seems like a pretty easy song, though. Let me just make sure. I think I remember it. It's one of those songs that always sticks in your head. So I think if I could see the chords, I may be able to play it for you. It looks like 98 people have a version of it. So let's try Nat King Cole's version. Let's see. Just find the one that I'm used to hearing, which is the one where it just asked me about. Louis Armstrong. Where you got, Louis? There we go. Louis did it in F sharp or in F7. I don't know what the hell that is. Let's see. I see treasure green, red rose too. Dude, I'm not playing it super slow anyway. We're playing something upbeat. Okay? Make it happen, though. Make it happen, though. Make it happen, though. All right? Do it. I'm pretending to type something. I have no idea what to sing. Oh, I know what I'm going to play for you. This will be a good song to segue into, because you should have no apologies. I'm just saying. Is it all apologies or no apologies? No, it's all apologies. Sorry. Should have all apologies, all right? Just like lots of them. Denise had this suggestion at the beginning. I've been playing it, saying it's a good song by a guy named Kurt Cobain. He played the cowbell. Maybe not. I don't know. Guys, we're going to have to do something here with the cowbell at some point. That'll ditch up. I have one at home for Melania. Whenever she goes into the gold toilet room, I hit the cowbell. I say, "Get out of there, Melania. You know you're not supposed to take your Slovenian poops on my gold toilet. You can't do it, okay? You're going to acid burn into my gold. It's a no-no. I love you, but not that much." Okay, so make sure you poop in the regular porcelain toilet. If you put a hole in that, that's fine. There's already one in there. You want to put a second hole in there? Oh, my goodness. This is what we do on the Real Talk program. Holy cow. What else could I write? I don't have the right. What else should I be? All apologies in the song, Feel as one in the song. Mary, I wish I was like you, easily immune. Find my nest of soul. Everything's my fault. I'll take all the blame. Agua, seafoam, shame. Sunburn, fast burn. choking on the ashes of enemy. In the sun, oh, I feel it is what the sun. You know, it would have been kind of cool. All is all we are. 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 I said, tap, tap, tap. We got the beat seated. All is all. All right, stupid. Anyway, bottom line is we could do anything here with this system I got here, my bait sheet. So let me get out of here and just say I appreciate you guys. Maybe sing Trump tweets. We're going to do that next time. So I got to finish up these beat seats, guys. It's 12:40. We did a good hour and 46 minutes. We made a new friend tonight, Rebel Heart. You rock and roll. Hold on, let me go back to this. You may see the last clip.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The scene is set.
Hold on, actually, what I'm going to do
Number
before you-
2.
I'm going to do something really cool because we're finishing up here. I want you guys to see for the final time, see my work for the day. This is what I accomplished today. I'm very proud of this. Here we go.
Pamela Jamison introducing episode 1 of the Donald J. Trump Show.
Look, I want to thank you for joining me on a brand new episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're going to be here every week delivering truth about the Biden campaign because no one's telling you what's really going on. I'm going to pull back the curtain and you're going to see what Joe Biden is really up to. Bottom line is we're going to look at all of the gaffes that Sleep Sofa Joe has let come out of his stupid mouth in the last couple of months, years, etc. Check this out.
We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts.
Will somebody please alert Mr. Biden that truth and facts are the same thing? I think he's been watching too much fake news on CNN. Okay, what else do we have from this blubbering train wreck?
Trust.
Like his strange hold on Defense Secretary Ash Carter's wife, Stephanie.
And can you believe? Look at how he's touching that little girl. Honestly, I'm a little worried about that little girl. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing this for years. He's a creeper. And we're going to put a stop to him. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing all kinds of racist things for years. I'm just going to show you a few of the clips. Take a look at this one, for example.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Look, I'm surprised you guys are fine with hearing Joe Biden say you need an Indian accent in order to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I've been to Dunkin' Donuts many times. I don't have an Indian accent. But let's continue on. I have a lot more to play for you. Now check out this clip, for example.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Racist Joe strikes again. Poor kids are just as talented and bright as white kids? What does that even mean? This is getting good, guys. What's next?
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. Give me a look, though, okay?
Now, first of all, who's the other Biden? Who is the other Biden? I'm wondering because if it's Hunter Biden, he'll be in jail. But if there's another Biden, perhaps he can actually complete a sentence. That Biden I'd like to hear from. Okay, let's see what else we've got.
Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night.
Really, Joe? That's a good idea. We'll get the record player out. How about we go and actually light a fire and we do smoke signals? How about that? What do we have next from Sleep Sofa Joe?
Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
The question is, do you know the thing, Joe? Do you know the thing, Sleep Sofa Joe? Okay, let's get one more at least. How about one more?
I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom.
Did Sleep Sofa Joe just say he has to go do a poop-a-doop? I think he said it right in front of his crowd. I would never say that right in front of my crowd. If I'm going to take a poop-a-doop, I'm doing it on my own time, not in front of people. I don't know. It's a little weird there. Look, let's give him a chance to redeem himself. One more, okay?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Wow. Really? What else to say after watching that ridiculousness? But that's Sleep Sofa Joe. Are you going to vote for that guy? How about you? If that's the case, this world's crazy.
So a piece of that froze up for a second there. I'm not really sure what happened. So I would say tomorrow I'll be dropping that clip. And I actually have some add-ons. I already hear I'm going to change a couple things or add a couple things to it. It's going to be a little funnier. Okay, there's a couple of areas I could have elaborated a little more on. So I'll be doing that this evening. It's one of the longer face swaps to date, but I'm liking them. I want to say thank you so much, Rebel Heart B, for coming out and joining the program. I'm excited to see you hopefully tomorrow. I'm here every single day. Now, here's the thing. Tomorrow, I had this idea. I was going to start doing an earlier show during the week because it's like 10:30 every night. And then we go on for hours. But I'm trying to get my nights back a little bit. So I'm thinking about doing like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So we'll see if I can get on. If you subscribed on YouTube, you'll get the notification, but it is every single day. You could just check off in your head that there's a live show every single day here on the Real Talk program. My philosophy is to affect a positive change one person at a time. If I could do that with a laugh, if I could do that playing some music, if I could do it speaking some words of encouragement or reminding people that they have greatness within them, I'm going to keep doing that. And I'll show up every day to leave a message. There's been a lot of them for 545 days in a row. But I'm so glad you found it, Rebel. And we're just getting started. So spread the word. Tell everybody to come back and join you tomorrow. You could join the Discord. It's down on the bottom of the page here. And you could shoot me private messages or send me messages, content. Denise has been sending me songs she wants to hear on the show. Different stories I get from Dag, I get from Sig. Everybody's sending me information to bring into the show, and I appreciate that. So if you have anything that you think would be cool or anybody would be a cool interview for the show, we do have the Zoom now. We can rock and roll a Zoom. Basically, this is it right here. Hammer Jam. Look at that. We could do a Zoom. Nice.
Pamela Jamison introducing episode 1 of the...
That'll be released for tomorrow. But listen, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next Real Talk. Subscribe, ding that bell. I will see you. And we will be rocking and rolling tomorrow. Send your requests. Send your topics. Set your timer. Or just make sure you check here around 10:30 tomorrow. Or earlier. I don't know. I'll see you. It's Mark Myers. And it's Real Talk. Have a great night. Awesome meeting you, Rebel. See you tomorrow. Sig. Everybody